my amazing co-host here. This is our middle of the day check-in with you guys. And we're going to talk about, we're going to be asking everyone out there who's been lying on us to stop lying on us. And what do I mean by that? We'll get into those lies that are being told about Black women. But first, let's get everyone to introduce themselves. And then we're going to have some rich conversation. And you guys know I always say, share out the broadcast, because it was one share of the broadcast that got me connected to these beautiful ladies here. It was one share of the broadcast that got me off my job. Is this me with the echo?
No, that was me.
Okay.
Because I was sharing out the broadcast.
Oh, sharing out the broadcast. So we're going to get into some rich conversation about some of the things that are told about us, and we're going to demystify all those things that are being said. My name is Jennifer King. For those of you guys that don't know me, I'm known in the community as Nunu, but I'm not even the new girl here on the block, but I love my name. And my clients hire me to help them build profitable, keyword, profitable online businesses so that they can exit their jobs. Because we go to jobs. I went to a job for 33 years that didn't pay me well. I struggled for 33 years. Many people go to jobs that they don't like. They're tired. And so I tell people now, what does your 60-year-old life look like? Is what you're doing now what you want to do at 60? If not, you need to do something different. And that's going to be the center of our conversation about how we get along, stop telling lies about us Black women. So grab something to drink. You may be at lunch at work, turn your volume down, put your earplug in, because we're going to have some great conversation.
All right, ladies, we about to get into it this afternoon. And I love this title, stop lying on us. We are sick and tired of being lied on. It's time to accept the truth that we are phenomenal women. And we are phenomenal women, because that's one of their tactics of tearing us down, is to lie on us, because they just can't accept the truth of who we are. And with that being said, I am Kayshawn Brooks, the owner of a luxury skincare company named Renew You Body Butters. I provide my clients with natural remedies for their skin, hair, and their body. I also partner with individuals who would like to do the same thing and make additional income. And I'm just all about it's time to call them out in their face and say, stop lying, and just recognize real.
That's
real
good.
Talent. Real talent, real experience. You wouldn't have me here if you didn't know that I was the best of the best. So stop lying to diminish what you made me become. You made me be this competitive, to go out here to be the best, get all the knowledge, get all the education. You made me do that. So stop lying.
That's good, Kayshawn. That's good. Thank you, and welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, I'm Ola Mullins, and I'm a recipient of the Free Women's Grant Program. I actually have 2 certifications from the program, one in fear fighting and the other one money mindset. And I'm with the other ladies, you need to stop lying on us. So we're greater than what you want us to believe that we are. So stop it.
Stop
now.
It now. Stop it now.
Hello, everybody. I am Ladavi. I'm the owner of Techniques, which is a peak performance and health awareness company. I'm a naturopathic Reiki therapist and a mental health professional, and I help women who are stuck find alternative ways for healing. And again, that is one of the things that women believe sometimes, that they are stuck, right? Because of lies, because of the lies in which they tell us to be, to keep us in the place in which we feel that we shouldn't be.
Right. That's good. The lies that people tell. And I was guilty of believing that we didn't get along. And I have to be very, very transparent. We didn't get along, but I didn't even give it a chance. I didn't even give it a chance until I got in this community. And I didn't get in this community until I was 51. So all prior to that, I'm not saying all women don't get along, but I did not have a big circle of girlfriends like I do now. because I thought we just didn't get along. I thought we were competitive for each other's man. I thought we were competitive in terms of support. And that is so, so different here. So we want people to stop lying, not only to stop lying on us, but even to speak to those like myself who didn't even realize the lies were untrue. See, I was hearing the lies and believing them. What made me believe them? What made me believe them? I didn't know any different. And this community, and just FYI, not all communities are like this community. I don't know of another coach out there in the land, and I'm speaking to all the American people. Y'all know I always say that. I'm speaking to all the American people. If you know of a coach that's giving away $1 million in grants, then let us know, because I don't know of one. And this is your opportunity to get a grant to move your business forward, to get into a community of like-minded women. We want each of you guys to go to www.blackwomenequalpay, www.blackwomenequalpay.com, and get registered. We're doing a whole awareness. We kicked it off last night. We have several more activities tonight, several more on Saturday. Sunday, we have some amazing speakers to bring about the awareness. Because I don't know about you ladies, prior to coming into the community, did you even know about Black Women's Equal Pay?
No, I didn't. I didn't know it until I was in the community that there was such a thing. But, you know, I did work a corporate job for about 22 years. And it's true, you know, you do the work, and there's other people that are supposedly on your same level, and you find out they're making more money than you, and you're doing probably twice the work that they're doing, and you're like, oh, you know, you just didn't know that, you know, because you just, I mean, most of us, I'm sure, we were raised to go to school, get your degree, get your nice job, and get you a good paying job, so you'll be, you know, work hard and do like you're supposed to do, learn your trade, or whatever if you want to call it a trade, you know, learn what you're supposed to do, and that's, you know, that was your life. And then, you know, do your 401k, or if you got some of us are fortunate enough to get pensions. Nowadays they don't do pensions, so we, you know, you get that, retire, and you can live a nice life, but that's not the way it is, you know.
It's not. That's good. I like the way you said that, because everything you said is exactly was my train of thought until I got into my 30 plus years and realized that money that was there is not enough. And I tell people your 401k is enough for you to buy snacks in retirement. Yeah. So let me ask you ladies a question, because these are the lies that they tell about us, guys. And if you haven't already registered, if you haven't already shared out the broadcast, be sure you share it out, because I tell this story all the time. It was one share of the broadcast. It may get a little loud because they're cutting my grass, but it was one share of the broadcast that completely changed my life. And this is life-changing information for people, because had I not been in this community, I would be sitting at my desk in my 35th year of working and living paycheck to paycheck. Had many promotions, had all of that stuff, went to school. I have numerous degrees. If you want a master's degree, you can have mine, because I'm here to tell you the education I've gotten in this community has taken me further than anything in my life. So let me ask you ladies a question. This is what they say about us, that we waste money on beauty products and entertainment. What is your response to that?
Lie.
Lies.
And you know, the crazy part of it is that a lot of us spend a lot of money on enhancement of ourselves as far as our careers. We spend a lot of money because they make us believe that that's what we need. You know, like Jennifer mentioned about her degree, they say this is what you need. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to pay for. So we put all that money into that, thinking that at the end of the rainbow, it's going to be that pot of gold. And sometimes it's a pink slip.
Right. And, you know, my mom raised me. She said, dress for the job you want. Right.
Yes.
But what the difference is, and this is not a lie, this is a true story. We have to go above and beyond and look the part in order to compete.
Right.
Because I have been in a room with other women that don't look like me, that are dressed completely down, and we are in a formal board meeting. I would never walk into a formal board meeting dressed like some of those women were dressed, but they still get, go ahead.
We couldn't, and I'm gonna say we do spend a lot of money on hair, makeup, accessories, and all of this stuff. And it's because we have to conform to being in your world, in your workplace, because we don't get to come as our natural selves. We have to go buy these wigs, process our hair, go to the shop, and just for us to be seen, because we have to work 10 times harder just to be recognized. So we gonna have our face beat to the gods, lashes on, eyebrows done, because we trying to get you to notice us, because you're trying to keep us in the dark so much that that's how you get to notice us. Because if we didn't do that,
you wouldn't notice.
You wouldn't look at us at all.
Let's take that a step back. Now, while we talk about wasting money, we don't see it as a waste, but it's disposable income. But if we were paid in proportion to our male counterparts, it wouldn't be that much money.
It wouldn't. And most of the time, we be doing the stuff ourselves. We can't even afford to go to the beauty salon like how y'all do. Y'all got these blow dry bars or whatever y'all call them. But we be hooking each other up, or we doing it ourselves, watching YouTube videos. So what you think we spend a lot of money on, we just talented like that because we do it ourselves.
That's good. That's
right.
good. That's good. So what about this one? We're angry. We're too angry to work in corporate America.
Lies.
I'm angry to work there. I'm too angry to work there now. It's no longer a lie for me. That's for real. I'm too angry. Now that I know different, yes, I am angry to work. But when I was there, I was not too angry to work there. What happens is when we speak up, when we disagree, when we don't go along with everybody else, then all of a sudden we're angry.
You got
when we raise our voice so we can get in and be heard, because we're being overtalked and overlooked.
Right.
Now we're angry.
We're not supposed to have a voice.
Right.
That's why we're angry. When we finally speak out, we're angry. We're angry when we finally speak out because we're not supposed to have a voice.
Right.
Or it seems like we're yelling because we have to speak up, because when we on their level, we just get looked over. It's like we're whispering or we're not saying nothing at all. So just to get your attention, yes, we've had to enunciate and be a little bit more louder, but you ain't seen no yelling. You haven't seen no angry. We need the money from you. We just trying to show you we here, and we got the answer to your problem.
That's good, Kayshawn.
We're just trying to show we have value. Well, you try to tell us we don't. We have value, and like Kayshawn said, when we speak up to let you know we have this value, then that's a problem for you. It's not a problem for us, but it's a problem for you.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
That's like you said. That's one of the things that they think then we'll become the angry black woman in the room.
Right.
We're not angry. We just want to be treated just as equal as everybody else.
And sometimes that anger, not sometimes, it's misconstrued as anger, and it's just passion. I'm very passionate about people not working a job. I am completely passionate about that because I know different now. So when I come across with my passion about you needing to get help and about you not even realizing what's going on, it may sound like I'm angry to you, but you really don't even know me.
Amazing co-host here. This is our...
You've just stereotyped me just because I'm a Black woman. Oh, she's angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm very passionate because I know I was pulled out of, I call it slavery. Y'all know I call it slavery. I call going to a job, working at a plantation, sharecropping for somebody else, building their dream. And if anybody wants to debate that with me, then we can debate it. Because when you go to a job, you're building somebody else's dream. When you work a business, you're building your dream. And I tell people all the time, just like in the words of the late Dr. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. In the words of the soon-to-be Dr. Jennifer King, I say, I want you to live that dream, but you will not do that at a job. And if that sounds angry to you, then this is your future, right? This is your future. I want people to understand that this is your future. One of the things they also say about us, guys, peep this, is that we hog welfare.
Another lie.
Another lie. They don't see that. And I'm not even going to go there as to whether or not I was on welfare or not. I want to talk about people that need it. And if they had a choice, if they weren't treated so disproportionately, if they weren't treated bad, if they were given an opportunity, but yet they get labeled. I've had my house burned to the ground and had nothing. Nothing. And had it not been for grants and FEMA and I forget what the name, and food stamps, me and my son, he was 5 at the time, we had nothing. Right? So am I hogging welfare trying to get back on my feet? I missed almost a month of work. So, you know, that kind of stuff, and I'm not angry about it, I'm just passionate about it, because you don't know anybody's story. Don't label people. You don't know the backstory. Right. You don't know what they've been through.
And another thing too, that what they, you know what, a lot of us, you know, I wasn't lucky enough to be on welfare, but I did have my share of Medi-Cal and food stamps, WIC and all of that stuff. But, you know, most of us we were using that just as a stepping stone. We don't live there. We don't make a career out of trying to stay on any type of government assistance, you know. But see, that's the thing about government assistance. All they're going to do is just give you enough assistance so you can stay on your assistance, because, you know, they put you in all these work programs and all this and that, you know, but it's not enough to keep you out of that cycle. Like, they real quick, they'll send you to school. I'm gonna use me in the medical field. They're real quick, they'll send you to school to go be a CNA, you know, for free, but they're not gonna send you to school to become an RN or a doctor, where that could potentially make a difference in your life. No, they're gonna teach you to get one of the lowest positions, you know, and you still gonna be caught up in that rat race whole marathon, and you still gonna need their assistance. I remember when I had first got my job with the state, I was like, oh my God, I got a government job, and, you know, I got benefits, and you know, I got insurance. By the time they was done deducting, I qualified for welfare. Wow. And I was like, so is this what this is all about? I didn't work this hard. This is supposed to be the top dream job, and won't. And after deductions, I qualified for welfare. So I had to go get another job, you know, but just look at that, with a good job, I still qualified. So just imagine, some of us need that government assistance. Of course, you're not helping us to get off of it. You want to go help me get a job paying $7 an hour, not 70.
Right, that's good. And you know, you talk about not wanting to help people get off of it, and you needing it, but they don't want to pay you your worth. So therefore you do need that assistance. And with that being said, one of the things that they also say about us, and y'all tell me what y'all think about this, is that we're ghetto.
You know what?
Lies. The lies people tell.
It's just a label they want to give you.
A label. And don't want to give you any assistance to get off. If you don't want to give me welfare, give me a student loan that I don't have to pay back. I'll go to school, because I've been to school a whole lot.
I like learning.
Coach is giving out, she's giving out grants for people to start their business. If you haven't already went to www.blackwomenequalpay.com, go over there and get registered. Yes. All the information about the grants, there are like 12 grants that we offer to get you to start your business, because I'm telling you guys, the future is not at a job. I am so sorry. It is not at a job. I want you to look back at your grandparents, your great grandparents, and everybody says, you talked about, Kayshawn, about, oh, you have a good job. You know, you have a good job, but at the end of the day, you still qualified because they took so much. You still qualified for welfare. So when I got ready to leave after 33 years, and people were like, you gonna leave that good job? I'm like, how in the hell do you know it's good? Do you work there?
You doing my work? You see my check?
Bro, I'm going to work every day. I travel. Sometimes on the weekend, I have to cut my days short to pack bags to catch an airplane. They don't count that in your time. They don't count that in your time, right? So how do you know it's good? So a good job to me, and entrepreneurship is not for everybody, but I'm here to tell you, if you want to leave a legacy, if you want to have generational wealth, you're going to have to work your own land. You're going to have to share crop for yourself. Don't go work anybody else's land. Because when you go to work right now, you're working somebody else's land. And you may say, oh, I have a good job. I love my supervisor. What if your supervisor gets smart and leave? What you gonna do?
You can love your supervisor from a distance.
Right.
True story. So let me see what else we have. And guys, I'm getting these things from an amazing book that's going to be available for you guys that Coach Danya Winningham wrote. And it's going to be available for you guys to download starting tonight. I can't even remember the name of the book. I done got so passionate, I done lost my train of thought. But it's a super amazing. Where did she send it to me at? Hang tight. Here we go. You know, it takes stuff forever to download when you
when you got eyes on you.
When you got eyes on. But guys, be sure you go to blackwomenequalpay.com and get registered. It's called Black Girl Bag: The Lies They Tell About Women and Money. It is super phenomenal. You've got to read this, not just because not only are there lies that they tell about us, but we believe them because that's our sphere. That's what we hear, so we buy into that. So you've got to get this information so you can, when you come into coaching, there's so many things you have to unlearn. I had to unlearn that I needed to work a job. I had to unlearn that I can make more money building my business the right way. See, a lot of people say, oh, I have a business, I'm building a business, but you're not building it the right way. And it's not even for me to tell you that. I want you to go look at your bank account. Your bank account, it can speak louder than I ever could. Right? So as you're reading this book, and it'll be available to you guys tonight, you're going to see all these lies that they're telling us. Let's see, we're ghetto. That we carry our men. I carry them where? I can't pick them up. They too heavy. I can't carry them nowhere. How in the world can we carry them when we're busy trying to build our businesses? Ladies, I'm gonna step away for just 1 second, okay?
Okay. But yes, lady, there is no way that we can carry them. Now, we can take some responsibility, but that's when I would say we're carrying them by not like choosing us, when we put, the men and the family and everything before us. Yes, but that's not just them, that's everyone. But no, we're not carrying anyone. That's just a perception for them to have the excuse, to get, to say the response that they have for another lie towards a Black woman. Which y'all think?
Exactly. I agree. And I just think the dispelling of the myths is necessary, because constantly hearing things over and over again and starting to believe those things causes you to stay within a box.
It does.
You stay within those four walls and you don't have any room to advance or grow. You have to be able to look beyond that with some inspiration. That's why this community is so vital. You cannot be what you don't see.
I like that. Like that.
Like Coach said, you don't know what you don't know. And getting in this community, you're going to find out a whole lot of stuff you didn't know.
And that's how you know you're in the right spot, because if you're being told the same information, you don't need to be there. You need to be fed. You should be going somewhere starving and leave there like, okay, I just ate, this, I got to digest this food, not go somewhere where it's like, where did we go? Did we ever get did we come? It's time to go already? What happened? But no, this is a beautiful, encouraging community, that supports one another. And we're a family because we end up depending on one another. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's how we can get up here and stand strong together as Black women and let the world know we're still protesting, and we're doing that by encouraging you to go to this link and register for one of these certifications.
And the fact that you have the opportunity to get a grant. And guys, if you haven't shared out the broadcast, be sure you share out the broadcast, because we need to make this initiative go viral. Because a lot of people, I'm not going to say because I didn't know about it, other people didn't know about it. But what I'm going to say is not everybody knows about it. So it is our duty, it is our responsibility. We have activities that are going to be happening. We have speakers tonight at, I think we start at 8:45 tonight. Mm-hmm. We have speakers from 9 to 11. We're going to be here tomorrow and Sunday, letting people know that we have to Kristen.
She be back.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure my son get his lunch. That's the thing. Working at home, having to juggle everything. I didn't see what he got. I thought he just got some cookies out the pantry. I'm like, sir,
what are you doing?
he had a some meat and cheese and all of that stuff.
But isn't that a wonderful thing?
Absolutely.
But if you would have been at a job, he probably would have grabbed them cookies
and chips, and that's all
and
he would have ate. And go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I know I was at Staples the other day and I was listening to one of the employees talk to a customer, and she was frustrated how, her kids are at home doing schoolwork and her husband are at work, and they're falling behind in school, and they're like torn between how do they go to work and help their kids at home? And, and the customer was like, oh, well, tell the older siblings to help. And she's like, well, how can they help if they sitting in class, they doggone self? So this pandemic, the way how life has structured, just with people, the way school system has structured, most of us are gonna have to work at home. Mm-hmm. We have to now. If this is the way new life of how school is, we have to. Because the kids are not going to be able to learn on their own. We become the teachers now. We're going to have to be patient and sit by them, work the problem. And technically, we got to relearn. Because when was the last time I read some 11th, 12th grade, 5th grade, and 3rd grade information? I don't know.
And that math, girl, that math is something else. I already employed somebody to help Kristen with his math. I said, because if it's up to me, you failed. That's
what I said. I said, I need the money for a tutor because I ain't trying to learn that in my brain. I ain't got the cell capacity. So no, I need to hire a tutor, but becoming free, going through the certification, and building my business online is giving me that opportunity, where right now I can be at home, but now I don't have to worry about, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go back and get a job when they open up the world. What's gonna happen with my kids?
That's if I hadn't left my job in 2019, I would be going to work now. Worried if he was just gonna get some cookies and chips, or having to drag him with me because I live so far away. Even though he's 14, I don't want to leave him here for 15, 16 hours, or take him to my sister's, dragging the poor child all over the place. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't be able to play football. He wouldn't be able to play football because they have to be at football practice at 4 o'clock. I didn't get off work till 5:30. I don't put my kid in the car with people I don't know. How would, so there's so many opportunities, not only for me, but for him. And so I tell people, this pandemic is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for you to do something, because it's gonna get worse, unfortunately. And I'm not a negative person at all, but I'm just going based on what they're saying. They said when it got warmer, it would get better, but it got worse because people weren't social distancing. People were going out. Okay, so it got worse. They say when it's colder,
now it's the flu season.
It's getting right. So, you got to do something. And I know a lot of people are in survival mode right now. I understand. trust and belief, I understand. But if you don't do anything different, even if even when this pandemic is over and we're back to business as usual, what if something else happens?
Right?
That's true.
Yeah, you
There-
never know.
There's so many women out there that sitting on that clock, doodling, writing all their ideas, and they do it time after time. I was one of them. You just
Mhm,
writing all these business ideas, you're
That's
writing
good.
all these things, and you're
mhm.
like, this can't be life. There has got to be something better. Where there is.
There is.
And this is the place. This is definitely the place to be, because we're still protesting, but we're taking action, and just being a part of this community takes you there. It gives you that sense
Absolutely.
of gratification. You don't have to live in the box, and you don't have to accept the lies.
The lies.
Just don't.
Now, the last one, what do y'all think about this? That we're materialistic. So how can we be on welfare
No.
and buying all this?
Carry our being.
That's a contradiction.
We on welfare. We carry the men. All we spend money on is hair and makeup, but we materialistic. We can't afford nothing.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we're materialistic because we're about that buying fabric so we can make clothes to go to your job.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Good
I'm gonna
comfort.
see.
We're getting stuff to come to the job. That's the material we're gathering to do your work. So
That's right. I just got word that the ebook is up, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys Coach's video, and I'm gonna show you guys this ebook that you guys can go grab. Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
yeah.
You can go grab this ebook, but let's see what Coach has to say to us on this lovely day. Were y'all able to hear?
No.
No.
Okay, hang tight. I didn't share my sound.
Ooh, but I'm excited, y'all. Exclusive. Ooh, y'all better get this.
Get it.
All right, what is this over here? Give me thumbs up if you can hear when I hit play.
Hey guys, Coach Danielle here. Super excited to be bringing you something that we all need, and that's the demand for the money that we're not being paid for doing equal or sometimes even better jobs than our male counterparts. What I'm talking about is the $1 million that African American women are missing over their lifetime in accordance to what our Caucasian male counterparts are paid. Black Women Equal Pay Day points that out, and not only points that out, but gives you tools that you can use to level the playing field, whether it's learning how to negotiate your salary, building a business, or striking out to find your passion. There's something you could be doing so that you're not literally giving away $1 million over your lifetime to the wage gap. Join us at www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Sign up, bring your friends, and take a stand against the wage gap.
Awesome.
Hey guys, Coach Danielle here.
Let me go back here and see if I can find that download. I wonder if I have to register in order to show the download. I bet I do, but hang tight. I got something for that. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna go pull that that document up. So the last one is we're materialistic. What y'all got to say about that?
They tripping. They are tripping. To me, I haven't even had enough money to enjoy what being materialistic is. You know, you haven't given me the chance to have access to it. You know, we shopping at like, just if you was able to be able to shop at Macy's every day, that's not materialistic, but we don't even have the money to do something at that low level of, you know, quality clothing. You don't put us in a position to be materialistic. When we try to live beyond our means, we can't keep hope. What we gonna do? Live materialistic for a couple of minutes, a couple of days before what we went and got took because you're not giving us the money to keep it.
And that's what it equates to, you know, then we can't keep up. So we result back to the things like being frugal and doing what we have to do to take care of our families. And it, you know, it just really is sad that we don't have the means to do that. We have to watch, you know, we have to watch them take the expensive vacations, and we have to do the extra work and take on the extra loads in the process of that, and hear about all the exotic new toys, you know, and things like that, because we don't have the ability to get those things with equal pay.
Yeah, and I've heard too, I don't know if you all have ever heard this, they say that, you know, we only get 3 days off, they get vacations, they get weekends, and we get 3 days off because we're hustling. When we get off on that Friday, we got to figure out how we gonna make it to do some on money, to get to that money. And most of us didn't have transportation. We had to ride the bus. You had to get your bus tickets or your bus fare so you could go to work every day. We didn't have the luxury of having our own car and stuff.
That's
or you
good.
can hitch a ride with somebody that's going, you know, that happen to have a car that, you know, y'all carpool to work or something like that. So, you know, we're not materialistic. We're just frugal, and we just do what we have to do to make it.
And taking on extra jobs to make additional money. Y'all ready to see this? This is fire.
Oh, yes. Let's see it. Ooh.
Is that not nice?
That is.
So you guys can get your free copy of this by going to www.blackwomenequalpay.com.
Did you say free?
Free. I said free for the free 99. For the free 99. That's how we get out.
Oh, wow.
That's how we get down. You can go grab your copy and all this. And I want you to grab, even though we've talked about all of this, I want you to grab your copy so that you can read through this, because Coach took a lot of time. And this is the stuff that we've seen over the years, that she's seen, that keeps people from their next level. See, these lies will make you think you don't need coaching. These lies make you think you can't get along with other people, that you can't get into a community, that you can't get better, because we internalize them. We internalize them. So I want everybody to go grab their copy at www.blackwomenequalpay.com. We're going to be back this evening. Hold on, guys. We're going to be back here tonight on the red carpet at 8:45. 8:45. We're gonna have a gang of people from the community, so you can't be saying we don't get along. We are gonna show you over and over and over again that we get along. Is all about securing the bag. So guys, thank you so much for joining us on your lunchtime. If you're watching the replay, be sure you give us #replay and still share out the replay. All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.